If you shoot on the Sony FX6 outdoors, you already know the problem. Glare, reflections, and getting the exposure off the LCD screen. Today, I'm talking about one simple upgrade that completely changes how you film. This is the Zacuto Z-Finder for the Sony FX6. What's up everyone? I'm Jack with JSHFilms. I am a photographer and videographer full-time for University of Wisconsin Stout. Running JSHFilms is a side hustle. So this is not a spec sheet review. This is how the Z-Finder actually performs when you're shooting in real-world situations. But before we talk about this Z-Finder specifically, let's talk about why a viewfinder still matters in 2026. On bright days, the FX6 LCD screen is usable, but it's not precise. Ambient light lies to you. A proper viewfinder gives you true contrast, accurate focus, and confidence in exposure, especially outdoors. It integrates in a way that feels intentional, not hacked together. The first thing that you notice is this flip-up screen. It sounds small, but it matters. You can open it up quickly, access the touchscreen, tap menus, or go right back into your playback menu, and then drop it right back down. No removal, no fighting your rig. It's fast and it stays solid. Everything about this feels secure. No wobble, no flex, and it locks in and it feels like it belongs on the camera. This is true production gear. Now let's talk about optics. The field of view is wide and it's really comfortable to use. The edge-to-edge clarity is excellent, especially when you're trying to pull focus. You can actually trust what you're seeing. There's no second guessing, no constant punch-ins, and that alone saves you a bunch of time on set. If you're shooting manually focused for interviews, documentaries, B-roll, or even a wedding day, this makes a huge difference. You're not guessing anymore, you're reacting with confidence. There's definitely another benefit that people overlook: stability. With the Z-Finder pressed to your eye, you definitely have a third point of contact, both with your hands plus your face. Handheld footage immediately feels more controlled, definitely less micro jitters, and more intentional with your movement. In real world situations, dealing with mixed lighting, have to be fast with your setup, or dealing with outdoor locations, having this Z-Finder helps me work faster instead of fighting glare. I'm focusing on composition and storytelling. That's where the real value lies. So you're probably wondering who this is for. Documentary shooters, run and gun filmmakers, event and corporate shooters, and of course, wedding videographers. Anyone trying to pull focus, or anyone who shoots regularly outdoors, this is something you need to check out. If your FX6 is your main camera, this is one of those upgrades that just makes sense and you don't want to skip out. Zacuto has always built gear for real production environments, not just for show. The FX6 Z-Finder is simple, but it solves a real problem, and it does it really well. So if you want better focus, better exposure control, and more confidence shooting handheld, I definitely recommend the Zacuto Z-Finder for the Sony FX6. Links are below. If this helps, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.